Real. I'm steady trying to find a motive. Why do what I do? Freedom ain't getting no closer. No matter how far I go, my rights just stolen. Registration, smash that like button. Now I got locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me out. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. No, they won't let me out. Y'all got to get them likes up. I told y'all that Diddy was going to start singing, and that's exactly what he's doing right now. Salute to Miss Red. Kyle's in the building. Booty. But Trump's on fire. The blocks is on fire. Let's be making so much money. Product moving fast. Put away the stash. And throw the bad that fuck around and got locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let Oprah out. Let me out. I got locked up. They won't let me out. No, they won't let me out. Oh my God. I told y'all that Diddy was going to figure out how to get out of jail. They won't let me out. No, they won't let me out. Y'all got to understand when you are arrested and you are in confinement, you are at your most lowest and desperate state during survival. I told y'all come to New Year's, Diddy was going to start telling, they were going to start putting out the actual celebrities that's allegedly on these freak off tapes. And Oprah, you and Gail, I'm telling you, you and Gail King, Gail ain't gonna get out just that fast. Trust and believe me, Diddy's going to bring Gail King and Gail King's wig in this shit too. Pure survival. Free Stedman. Can everybody put in the chat free Stedman? Because Stedman is a victim of Oprah Winfrey's freak off behavior. We must blow out the freak off candles. Salute to everybody in the building. Teresa Bullock, motherfucker Peaches. Oh, Savage is in the building. Sado is in the building. Guys, they done offered Diddy a plea agreement. Free Stedman, that's right, Teresa. Free Stedman. They offered Diddy a plea agreement, and I told all of y'all. Y'all thought that I was just making fun, laughing, and giggling. Of course, I highlight these sick, demonic people through my comedy. Yes, that's how I highlight their behavior during survival. But when I told y'all that Diddy was going to start telling, y'all see that the man that lost all his weight, pure survival. He refused to leave his cell. He begged the jail to take him to the hospital until he fainted, buck ass naked, with a Christmas sock laying on his neck. Y'all didn't think Diddy was going to start telling? Oh my God. They said Diddy signed a 2-year plea agreement and he's agreeing to turn over allegedly 96 freak off tapes with Diddy Glover and Jay-Z, allegedly with minors. How do you record? I mean, how do you 96 freak off tapes? Oh my God. There's no way that Oprah and Jay-Z's hairstyle can deny this. That's too many freak off tapes. Imagine how many tapes that Diddy got with other people. Pure survival. This is crazy. And if you guys look in my if you see what I got pinned up there on the top of my chat, make sure you guys go subscribe to Celebrity Scandalous channel. I'm talking about great content and surviving the industry over there. So make sure I pinned it at the top. Go subscribe to Celebrity Scandalous because there's a lot of scandalous shit going on and they expose it during survival. But this is crazy. Diddy took a plea agreement, y'all. The man is getting 2 years. All he got to do is tell on Oprah Winfrey, turn over them tapes, and Jay-Z. This is crazy. And I want to know who else, them other celebrities. If he got 96 tapes with Jay-Z in his hair and motherfucking Oprah, this is about the internet about to explode. Pure survival.
Breaking news. No one ever expected Oprah to get in these troubles because of Diddy. But here we are. If you haven't heard, people are starting to link Oprah Winfrey's name to Diddy's shocking sex trafficking scandal and wild parties. After years of being America's beloved media icon, the innocent star who always helped those in need through her charities, whispers are now growing that she might have been closer to Diddy's dark world than anyone thought.
Oprah Winfrey was closer to Diddy Glover's freak off dungeon more than people thought. Y'all thought she was America's motherfucking daughter, pure survival, and you didn't think that them billions was going to go to her head, and how selfish Oprah started to become, going over to them other countries, getting them little motherfucking kids that didn't speak English, pure survival, you know what I'm saying, and building schools in them countries. Well, allegedly she was putting Diddy on to them young girls in them other countries. Pure survival. This shit is wild, and I knew that they was going to have certain celebrities that was going to be unbelievable. But Oprah Winfrey, yes, Diddy done signed the plea agreement, y'all. He is not going to be going to court in May. That motherfucker signed the deal. All he had to do was give up the other celebrities. This is wild.
Breaking news. No one ever expected Oprah to get in these troubles because of Diddy. But here we are. If you haven't heard, people are starting to link Oprah Winfrey's name to Diddy's shocking sex trafficking scandal and wild parties. After years of being America's beloved media icon, the innocent star who always helped those in need through her charities, whispers are now growing that she might have been closer to Diddy's dark world than anyone thought. Rumors are swirling that she attended some of his infamous freak-off parties, and with
Oprah at the freak off goddamn dungeon while Stedman sitting home locked in a basement, pure survival, with a camcorder. She was probably recording Stedman while he's locked in the freak off dungeon with camcorders and a tennis ball in his mouth, like I told y'all, strapped to a chair, pure survival, while her and Gayle King having a lesbian relationship in Diddy Glover's freak off dungeon. 96 freak off tapes, Oprah, pure survival. This is sick. Love my kids. Just hit that super chat. Send a player $10. Prayer Bible. Love you and your beautiful family. On Germantown Ave, going to see my grandmom. Shout out to Germantown Ave. Philly in the building. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, guys. Like, how can Oprah Winfrey deny this shit if Diddy got these tapes and turned them over and agreed to sign a plea agreement? Because he knew he would get life in prison. Diddy can't take this shit to trial. Pure survival. So Oprah, you and then the hair, the wig, Gayle King's vagina, all y'all going to jail. Oh my God. I knew that this shit was coming. Oprah is over. God damn it, it's over. We starting the New Year's off with a huge female celebrity, Oprah Winfrey. I'm not even worried about Jay-Z and Jay-Z's hairstyle. We already knew Diddy was snitching on Jay-Z, and now Jay-Z trying to snitch on Diddy. Diddy's coming with bigger shit. He like, look, motherfucker, I got a tape with you, Oprah, and Beyonce probably on them tapes too. Pills are pipe.
Breaking news. No one ever expected Oprah to get in these troubles because of Diddy. But here we are. If you haven't heard, people are starting to link Oprah Winfrey's name to Diddy's shocking sex trafficking scandal and wild parties. After years of
Who is them kids? Do y'all see them little kids? Look at these little kids right here. Hold on, Oprah, to tell me who these kids
Breaking news. No one ever expected Oprah to get in these troubles because of Diddy. But here we are. If you haven't heard, people are starting to link Oprah Winfrey's name to Diddy's shocking sex trafficking scandal and
sex trafficking. Oprah, please tell me that these little girls ain't got nothing to do with Diddy. Please just tell me that. Pure survival. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, Oprah Winfrey, because this is breaking news. And allegedly, Diddy signed a plea agreement on Friday after he got out the hospital. Pure survival. Salute to Mama G. Just hit that super chat. Listen, guys, we just had $100 in the super chat just at the last show. So let's get another 100 in here. Pure survival. Shout out to everybody hitting that motherfucking super chat. Mama G. Yo, this is crazy. How, Oprah, please tell me that it was none of these young girls right here. We are talking about S. trafficking. If you are allegedly on 96 freak off tapes, maybe you can say, oh, okay, she was on two. I mean, she might have been not on 90, let's say 85 of the tapes. But the man is saying he got 96 tapes. And the feds must have saw the tapes, Oprah. For Diddy to be able to sign the plea agreement, he had to turn over the goddamn tapes. Pure survival. Or at least tell him where it was at. His little son, the little weird looking motherfucker that looked just like Diddy Glover. Pure survival. The one with the long neck. He need to put on him a turtleneck. King fucking Long Kong, that motherfucker's son. You know what I'm saying? Said that the feds ran into the wrong house. So the house with the freak off tapes with you allegedly on, Oprah, is that what it is? And then they said you allegedly brought Justin Bieber's freak off tape. So I don't feel bad for you, Oprah. Pure survival. If this shit is true and Diddy signed a plea agreement to testify against you, Jay-Z, and other celebrities, this shit about to get crazy, y'all. Y'all got to get them likes up.
Wild parties. After years of being America's beloved media icon, the innocent star who always helped those in need through her charities, whispers are now growing that she might have been closer to Diddy's dark world than anyone thought. Rumors are swirling that she attended some of his infamous freak-off parties, and with authorities reportedly holding tapes from these events, recorded without the celebrity.
You see that? Authorities are holding the tapes. So the feds got the tapes. Salute the Kitch in Wake. Just hit that super chat. Send a player 9.99. Pure survival. Always love your commentary, Jamil. Thanks for the laughs. Love your content. It's about time Diddy gets bail. Pure survival. Oh, he might get bail after doing this shit. You know what I mean? Love my kids. Hit the super chat again. We already at almost $30. Oh my God, Diddy. I knew she was weird when she wheeled that red wagon with all the swine fat in bags, talking about how much she lost. Wow. So people already knew that Oprah Winfrey was weird during survival. They already knew she was creepy.
Consent. Oprah's spotless reputation is at serious risk. While Diddy sits behind bars, it's only a matter of time before he starts naming names, and Oprah could be on that list. People are questioning her integrity, wondering if she's protecting her Hollywood circle or hiding something even bigger.
Yes, she was hiding something bigger. Oprah, you was hiding something bigger. And they was talking about, what if Diddy tell? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Diddy finally fucking told. Pure survival. Them tapes is coming out, Oprah. I am sorry. Just one more again. One more again.
Breaking news. No one ever expected Oprah to get in these troubles because of Diddy. But here we are. If you haven't heard, people are starting to link Oprah Winfrey's name to Diddy's shocking sex trafficking scandal and wild parties. After years of being America's beloved media icon, the innocent star who always helped those in need through her charities, whispers are now growing that she might have been closer to Diddy's dark world than anyone thought. Rumors are swirling that she attended some of his infamous freak-off parties, and with authorities reportedly holding tapes from these events recorded without the celebrity's consent.
So basically, Diddy was recording Oprah without her motherfucking consent, pure survival, and now it's over. Because whatever she was doing on them tapes, whatever deals she was making with Diddy, oh, it's out there. Diddy is desperate now. You know what I'm saying? So he don't care. They wasn't being his friend, and I'm not mad at motherfucker Diddy Glover for doing this shit. Pure survival. I'm not mad at the man at all, guys. At all. You know what I'm saying? Listen, make sure, like I said, go subscribe to Celebrity Scandalous. Celebrity Scandalous. Go subscribe to this channel. You see Diddy face right there. Celebrity Scandalous. Go subscribe, because it's a lot of scandalous celebrities getting exposed over there. Pure survival.
After Mike Epps responded to Shannon Sharp, I don't fight, I just pop out. Shannon Sharp responded like Anita Baker.
haters say, ignore them till they fade away. Amazing they.
Never mind what haters say. You know them till they fade away. This is about to get real. This is about to get real, Oprah. Oh my God, I've been knew it when she's took up for Einstein. What's that dude? Einstein, Epstein, or whatever the fuck his name is. Pure Survival. Why was Oprah praising Einstein for? You know what I mean? After what the man was found guilty for. That was odd right there, Oprah. Tell me that.
And this is what I do know for sure. When something this major happens, when you have the fallout, 50 women coming forward, that it's a watershed moment. Singer Seal Instagrammed this meme, showing Winfrey kissing the disgraced mogul. It reads, when you have been part of the problem for decades, but suddenly they all think you are the solution. The question
You hear that? When she was a part of the problem for decades and everybody thinking you the solution. Now, Seal took time out of his ugly face day to tell you this. Singer Seal told Oprah, you know what I mean, that she's been a part of the problem for a long time. So I believe that Diddy got these 96 freak off tapes. This shit about to be crazy. And this is what I do know for sure. When something this major happens, when you have the fallout, 50 women coming forward, that it's a watershed moment. Singer Seal Instagrammed this meme, showing Winfrey kissing the disgraced mogul. It reads, why would this woman do that? As sick as this man is, she is kissing a predator. Salute to Shirley. Shirley 22 just hit that super chat. Pure Survival. We got $100 in the super chat earlier. We at 96 right now. Man, we at 36 right now. Let's get that super chat back to 100 again. Pure Survival. Why is she kissing this man? You know what I'm saying? Diddy hung out with this man. She hung out with this man even after he got accused, well, he got convicted of doing these things. She still was smooching and making out with this man right in front of Stedman's face. Pure Survival. That's why I think Stedman is a victim. Stedman knew what the hell Oprah was into. Pure Survival. The money went to her head. That woman was still freaking off with white wieners, Japanese wieners, black wieners, you know what I'm saying? Baby oil. Listen, I'm sorry, Oprah. This right here was enough for me. Pure Survival. 96 freak off tapes. Diddy getting out of jail, y'all.
50 women coming forward, that it's a watershed moment. Singer Seal Instagrammed this meme, showing Winfrey kissing the disgraced mogul. It reads, when you have been part of the problem for decades, but suddenly they all think you are the solution. The question now, could past attendees like Ashton Kutcher, Demi Moore, Kelly Osbourne, Justin Bieber, and Usher be potentially questioned by federal investigators?
Were that there are a lot of people in Hollywood who are probably worried about which Diddy parties they were at and what was going on.
Diddy's reign is...
You hear that? All them people in Hollywood, and Oprah Winfrey is one of them at the top of the list, that is worried about what Diddy freak off tapes that they're on. Not just Oprah Winfrey, but they're saying that Diddy agreed to testify and to get a lighter sentence for 2 years for turning over 96 freak off tapes. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I don't know if some of them are just parties, but some of them tapes gotta be disgusting. Gotta be disgusting.
Kelly Osbourne, Justin Bieber, and Usher be potentially questioned by federal investigators.
Were that there are a lot of people in Hollywood who are probably worried about which Diddy parties they were at and what was going on.
A lot of them is worried about what parties and what was going on. Oprah, tell us what's going on. You better get out and tell your story before the feds come and raid your motherfucking house. Pure Survival. Because Diddy's getting that deal. He getting the fuck out.
Or that there are a lot of people in Hollywood who are probably worried about which Diddy parties they were at and what was going on.
Diddy's reign is obviously over, but there's another billionaire that might go down with him. And it's not Jay-Z, but Oprah. There have been rumors for years about how Oprah is not what she seems. And
so it's been rumors for years that Oprah is not what she seemed. Pure Survival. It looked like she got baby oil all on her face at the same time. Why is she so excited to be in the presence of Diddy Glover? Somebody tell me that. If they don't got no type of secret freak off fucking codes and stuff like that, look how excited she is to be in Diddy Glover's presence. And Diddy's super excited because he knew. Y'all remember, they said that Diddy loved to record them and had tapes and stuff to be able to dangle over their heads during survival, to be able to get them to use their power on top of his power. So he been had stuff on Oprah. You know what I'm saying? I knew Diddy was gonna drop a missile. Y'all think Diddy's just gonna lay the fuck down and just die pure survival? No. The man tried to fake his death the other day. Now he done realized fucking his lawyer probably said, look, man, why don't you just go on and tell? We know it wasn't just you. You know what I'm saying? The supersede indictment is about to hit with the real names of all the celebrities, and Oprah Winfrey is at the top, allegedly. Pure survival.
Over, but there's another billionaire that might go down with him, and it's not Jay-Z, but Oprah. There have been rumors for years about how Oprah is not what she seems, and that there's something sinister behind that loving mask, and this watershed moment might just be her end as well.
Wow. And look how many times she with Diddy. She not just with Diddy in one picture, in one freak off party. Absolutely not. She hung out with Diddy for real, for real. Oh my God. Salute to Love My Kids. Love My Kids. Just hit that super chat again. Pure survival. We got $60 in the super chat, y'all. Let's get this thing back to 100 again. We did 100 this morning. Now we doing another 100. Pure survival. Shout out to everybody. Yo, Oprah Winfrey. Yo, put a 1 in the chat if y'all think Oprah guilty. That's what I need y'all to do. Look at this. This look like a whole freak off right here. Why is Oprah Winfrey's arm laid up on Diddy right now? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think she's just as guilty. Look, there's a lot of ones, Oprah. Pure survival. This look like a whole freak off right here. Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, motherfucker Oprah cheesing hard as shit. This is wild, guys. Don't think that you're not guilty, Oprah. Everybody just put a 1 in the chat. Everybody put a 1 in the chat. This is crazy.
Another billionaire that might go down with him, and it's not Jay-Z, but Oprah. There have been rumors for years about how Oprah is not what she seems, and that there's something sinister behind that loving mask, and this watershed moment might just be her end as well. First, let's take a look at why people think Oprah's not all she seems chalked up to be. For one, even apart from any major accusations, she's been alleged to be a bully.
Look at how she laid out on Kanye West right now. Pure survival. Why is Oprah Winfrey look like Diddy up at the top, Kanye West down there at the bottom? Pure survival. It looks like they running a goddamn train on Oprah Winfrey right there. Pure survival. Oh my God, the super chats is just coming in like crazy. Mama G just hit that super chat. Salute to Mama G. Pure survival. Oh, salute to Teresa Bullock. Just hit that super chat. This is pure survival. We got $81 in this motherfucker. We about to hit that $100 mark. Tell me this don't look like a freak off, guys. Do this look like a freak off or a freak off waiting to happen? Look at Kanye West behind Oprah Winfrey. It look like she's laying up on him. This is very inappropriate. You wouldn't expect a billionaire lady to be laying in between Kanye West's legs. Pure survival. And Kim Kardashian just sitting there, she ain't saying shit. Because she know when they do they motherfucking threesomes and foursomes and fivesomes, she know how them foursomes and fivesomes go. Look, Diddy like, listen, motherfucker, look, we got to organize this freak off. He organized them. They all knew it. She's laying her head damn near in Kanye West's lap. Pure survival. And Oprah look like she having a time of her motherfucking life while Stedman sitting home suffering. Pure survival. Free Stedman. You are out having freak off affairs all on camera, buck ass naked, while Stedman is sitting there suffering at home. Nobody to play with. Pure survival. This shit crazy, guys. This does look wild to see Oprah like this. You know what I mean? She probably high as a motherfucking kite. Pure survival. She probably high as a kite.
Let's take a look at why people think Oprah's not all she seems chalked up to be. For one, even apart from any major accusations, she's been alleged to be a bully who isn't quite as nice as she tries to seem. For one, people were angry at her after an interview.
God. I'm starting to think she had to have a threesome probably with Kanye West and Diddy Glover. She was just laying in Kanye West's lap. Pure survival. Kanye West wiener hard to the motherfucker. Kanye West had that medication in him. Pure survival. Look, oh my God. They all was clapping cheeks. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? I don't give a damn if these grown adults want to fuck each other. You know what I mean? What I care about is the children and the fact that Oprah was had all them schools, like I said, in them different countries. They already trying to get Diddy for trafficking. You know what I'm saying? Oprah had the plug. She already had the school with a bunch of little young motherfucking people, young girls and shit. And they said that Oprah did the school wrong, allegedly. I'm telling you, Oprah, look, this allegedly. Your boy Diddy Glover telling on you. Pure Bible. You can't get mad at me. Oprah, Diddy Glover is the one taking a plea agreement, allegedly, for 2 years. He gets out of jail for 2 years. He already got like 3-4 months in right now. What? Pure the Bible? Diddy like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. And I think in the federal system, it's 3 months for each year. So Diddy fuck around and get out in July if he tell on you right now, Oprah. Pure the Bible. This is no, not July. But he'll get out 2026 if he do this. I guarantee you that's probably why he made that deal. He probably made that deal. Look, we get you out 2026. Tell us that it was Oprah. Here's a Bible.
Even apart from any major accusations, she's been alleged to be a bully who isn't quite as nice as she tries to seem. For one, people were angry at her after an interview with the Olsen twins resurfaced, where she was seen acting very invasive and unsympathetic.
Look at this. Why is Oprah in all these pictures at these parties? That's why I believe about these 96 freak off tapes. Because they already said that Oprah don't even know. She didn't even know she was on the tape. Let's just be clear about that. Now, allegedly, she brought the tape that Justin Bieber is on with Diddy. That's what I heard for 70 something, 70. I forget how much money she supposed to had bought that tape with Justin Bieber. But look at this. You telling me that this woman wasn't a part of this shit? This is a whole freaking orgy fest. We looked at this shit totally different years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the beginning of the freak off. We got 1,800 people in the building. Look at Oprah. Oh my God. Pharrell got his arms around her. He like, I'm clapping her cheeks tonight. Fuck Stedman. Pure survival. Look, Pharrell did not give a fuck. Motherfucker. Pharrell is holding on to motherfucker Oprah. He looking at her like, beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. Oh yeah, it's something about you. Yo, this is wow. Pure Survival, shout out to Love My Kids. We just hit $100 in the super chat. Oh my God, it is going up. Pure Survival. All that time she spent with puffers, she can't dance on the beat. Oh my God. Take that. Beverly just hit that super chat. Shout out to Beverly. Pure Survival. Look, I'm telling you, put a one in the chat if y'all think Oprah was freaking off. Look at this, that she may be on these tapes. 96 tapes to be exact. Diddy is desperate. He getting out of jail. Y'all got to get them likes up. I don't see nobody saying that they don't believe it. That Oprah is definitely a part of this shit. Damn, that's crazy.
For one, people were angry at her after an interview with the Olsen twins resurfaced, where she was seen acting very invasive and unsympathetic, especially considering they were just teenagers.
Yeah, people are going to write what they want to write. We try not to read the good or the bad because it just kind of comes with the territory. Either you're too fat, you're too skinny, and people are just going to write what they...
What size are you, by the way?
Size?
Yeah,
I'm really short.
You're not sure?
Girls, and
That's so interesting.
And did you see her just make fun of the Olsen twins? Oh my God. Prayers for the Olsen twins. She could have messed up them girls' self-esteem. She's sitting there making a joke of them two motherfucking twins. You know what I'm saying? And they're not fraternal twins. They're not fraternal. They look identical. And you're going to do that to two identical kids, Oprah. Oh my God.
Where she was seen acting very invasive and unsympathetic, especially considering they were just teenagers.
Yeah, people are going to write what they want to write. We try not to read the good or the bad because it just kind of comes with the territory. Either you're too fat, you're too skinny, and people are just going to write what they...
What size are you, by the way?
size.
Yeah, I knew
I'm
about
really
girls.
short. I
You're not
petite
sure?
girls, and
Oh,
you know.
that's so interesting. That is so interesting. I'm like obsessed with size, and you're like, I really don't know.
Mary-Kate did eventually seek treatment for an eating disorder later that year.
Wow, wow. So Oprah Winfrey was sitting there making a joke of the Olsen twins, of the girls' weight, and the girl ended up having to go get treatment after being on Oprah's show. And she thought that that shit was a joke. Pure survival.
Mary-Kate did eventually seek treatment for an eating disorder later that year. And we progressed and we've seen.
That's crazy. She done made Mary-Kate and Ashley had to go. Mary-Kate and Ashley had to go seek therapy and all types of shit. This shit is wild, man. What they be doing in Hollywood, it's just like it's just very wild.
And we've progressed and we've seen just the look on her face, how horrified Mary-Kate and her sister Ashley were when they were asked that question, and then for Oprah to laugh about it. It comes off tone deaf now.
There was also...
You see that? And for Oprah Winfrey to laugh at them little girls, and then they ended up suffering from eating disorders, just from her making that as a joke, bringing them on her show. This is horrible. So I don't give a damn if she end up going to jail. Pure survival. Oprah wouldn't she wouldn't piss on me if I was on fire. She wouldn't piss on none of y'all if she was on fire, if y'all was on fire during survival. You know what I'm saying? She sit there and broke that little girl's heart like that. This is wild. This is wild. Y'all got to get them likes up.
Mary-Kate did eventually seek treatment for an eating disorder later that year. And we've progressed and we've seen just the look on her face, how horrified Mary-Kate and her sister Ashley were when they were asked that question, and then for Oprah to laugh about it. It comes off tone deaf now.
There was also Monique, the actress who has accused Tyler Perry and Oprah of blackballing her from the industry. Her claims have been proven true, especially as Perry straight up admitted to having a hand in making sure she didn't get hired. Monique even said Oprah started stealing roles that were offered to her first. But her real problem was when Oprah invited her family on her show without consultation. Monique...
And that's the crazy stuff that she would do. Oprah Winfrey was doing very, very hideous things behind the scenes. Pure survival. You see what she did to motherfucking Monique. And this was back when Monique had she was the plus size Monique. Pure survival. She was the plus size Monique. But Monique never backed down to Oprah, never backed down to Medea, none of that shit. You know what I mean? But Oprah was blackballing people. Same stuff Diddy was doing. That's why it's very mysterious that Oprah and Diddy was doing the same kind of shit. Same as Clive Davis. They all are the same people during survival.
Her claims have been proven true, especially as Perry straight up admitted to having a hand in making sure she didn't get hired. Monique even said Oprah started stealing roles that were offered to her first. But her real problem was when Oprah invited her family on her show without consultation. Monique was only informed of the brother who sexually assaulted her of being present, not her entire estranged family.
Obligation to let Oprah Winfrey know how I really felt. Now I want you to understand something too. See, this is why me and Oprah Winfrey got a problem.
And Monique was telling it all. This is why me and Oprah Winfrey got a problem. You know what I mean? Because she don't care about people's feelings or nothing. She done invited Monique family on her show just to try to make it look like Monique come from a messed up hood, super ratchet background. You know what I'm saying? To just try to mess up her character. That's just crazy for her to try to do that and try to steal her roles. We all got ghetto motherfuckers in our family. That's our Bible. We all got ghetto motherfuckers. Even if you don't know you got a ghetto motherfucker in your family, That's our Bible. Guarantee you got somebody in your family that's a ghetto motherfucker. Somebody that's locked up. Somebody that got caught stealing out of the store. Somebody that did some old ghetto shit. You know what I'm saying? Love my kids. Hit that super chat again. God damn it. You know what I mean? We all going to need therapy if we see her freak off. Oh my God, with no Rhythm Nation. With no Rhythm Nation. We are the part of the freak off Rhythm Nation. Yo, that is wild. So she was blackballing everybody. Man, this is crazy.
Monique was only informed of the brother who sexually assaulted her of being present, not her entire estranged family.
Obligation to let Oprah Winfrey know how I really felt. Now I want you to understand something too. See, this is why me and Oprah Winfrey got a problem.
It's still there.
Until that woman says, let me apologize to you publicly.
Wow. So Monique probably happy as hell. Monique probably happy as hell when this shit break and them tapes come out. You know what I mean? Because Monique wanted what's her name, Oprah Winfrey, to apologize to her publicly for the world.
To let Oprah Winfrey know how I really felt. Now I want you to understand something too. See, this is why me and Oprah Winfrey got a problem.
It's still there.
Until that woman says, let me apologize to you publicly, it'll be to the day I leave this earth. Because what you did was malicious, and it was intentional, and it was ugly.
If Oprah was watching this, what would you?
She do stuff intentional, malicious, you know what I'm saying, and ugly. This is the stuff America's greatest, how they painted Oprah to be. This is the shit she was really doing behind the scenes to other people's careers. Pure survival. And Monique put her ass on blast. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in the chat. And make sure y'all go subscribe to Celebrity Scandalous. It's right there pinned in my chat. It's right there pinned in my chat during survival. This is crazy, guys.
It's still there.
Until that woman says, let me apologize to you publicly, it'll be to the day I leave this earth. Because what you did was malicious, and it was intentional, and it was ugly.
If Oprah was watching this, what would you tell her?
I would say, Oprah Winfrey, you know what you need to do. And stop hiding behind what you call was negative comments, what you call, oh, I don't even deal with things like that. Because what people are beginning to do is see you for who you are.
Yes. How many of y'all, put a one in the chat if y'all starting to see Oprah for who she is? Because she would make bougie comments like that. Like, that's not me. I would never do that. You know what I mean? She try to act like she too good for everybody. Pure survival. Like she's too good and she's too Hollywood. But her secrets during survival is coming out. We all got a bunch of ones in here. Oprah, I'm happy that Diddy was recording you. Pure survival. You shouldn't have been over there. Were you drinking some of that freak off concoction? We can imagine how disgusting you probably got. They said that they can smell the vagina juice all on them fucking tapes, Oprah. Pure survival. It smelled like vagina from 1932. Pure survival. You know what I'm talking about? It smelled like vagina juice, Gale's King kneecaps, and motherfucking Stedman's upper lip. That's what they said them tapes smelled like, Oprah. Pure survival.
And it was ugly.
If Oprah was watching this, what would you tell her?
I would say, Oprah Winfrey, you know what you need to do. And stop hiding behind what you call was negative comments, what you call, oh, I don't even deal with things like that. Because what people are beginning to do is see you for who you are.
Let them know what you said.
Well, okay. And she said, if you think I did something wrong, I want to apologize. And what my husband told me a long time ago, an apology is not something that you think.
Now, how many of y'all think that was a fake apology? Oprah Winfrey told Monique and told her daddy. You know how Monique called her husband her daddy, pure survival? So Oprah told Monique and Monique's daddy, you know what I'm saying, that if you think I did you wrong, then I apologize. So you know that that's not a real genuine apology, pure survival. Because if you say, if you think I did something wrong, then I'm sorry, then that means that you ain't the fuck sorry, Oprah, pure survival. You know what I mean? And Monique is not going to sit there and be sitting there with her daddy. And man, this is crazy. Shout out to Monique and Monique's daddy.
Let them know what you said.
Well, okay. And she said, if you think I did something wrong, I want to apologize. And what my husband told me a long time ago, an apology is not something that you think you need to give. If somebody else think you need to give it, it's what you feel. So she came off like Mother Earth that she is. If you think I did something wrong, no, Oprah, it ain't what I think. You did do something wrong. You maliciously and you had full intent.
Wow. Yes, she maliciously had full attention. And you can see Monique's daddy with his legs crossed. Like he didn't believe Oprah. Monique and Monique's daddy. You know what I'm saying? Monique's husband, you know what I mean? Y'all know already that she called him her daddy. All right? Monique's daddy taught her everything she fucking know. Pure the fight.
Think I did something wrong. I want to apologize. And what my husband taught me a long time ago, an apology is not something that you think you need to give. If somebody else think you need to give it, it's what you feel. So she came off like Mother Earth that she is. If you think I did something wrong, no, Oprah, it ain't what I think. You did do something wrong. You maliciously and you had full intentions of having my parents on your show and not saying anything to me. Was that for ratings?
It seemed like
it was for ratings. If Oprah Winfrey just invited Monique's family during survival, like her ghetto side family, you know what I'm saying, on her show, she did it for ratings during survival. You know what I'm saying? Because if I was in Monique's family, Oprah would have invited me, but I would have took the show, pure survival. But they would have been trying to catch me on camera, eating with my hands and shit, pure survival, licking ketchup sauce off of my motherfucking hands. I would have done some super ghetto shit. I would have been that family coming in that motherfucker, pure survival. Like, yo, we on the Oprah Winfrey show, we in the house. I like to give a shout out to every motherfucking body. Like, that's what Oprah tried to do, but that didn't, you know what I mean? But there's so many real people in the world, and we all got different family, pure survival, that act the same way. So it didn't work. But she was trying to embarrass her and her daddy. Oh my God.
Full intentions of having my parents on your show and not saying anything to me. Was that for ratings?
It seemed like she exploited the situation.
Were you just exploiting me? There's some sisters in this business that are about it. Regina King was there that night. Angela Bassett was there that night.
And then comes the most problematic thing of all, and the part that actually may tie her to Diddy is her connection to Harvey Weinstein.
And this is the most grossest, sickest screensaver you can ever put on a goddamn cell phone. Pure survival. I heard that allegedly Oprah Winfrey had this as her screensaver on her phone. Now, if she's for the people and for the victims and all this stuff like that, pure survival, why would she have motherfucker Weinstein, her kissing his sick ass motherfucking predatorial cheek? Why is she kissing his predatorial cheek during survival and then gonna make him her screensaver on her cell phone? So you know she was obsessed. And he had his own, didn't he have, is this Epstein, the Epstein Island motherfucker? I don't know. Who is he? He one of them sick people. What is his name? Oh my God, he paled in the motherfucker too. Pale survival. What is this dude's name? I know he one of them sick people. I heard about him, but I forget his goddamn name. Pale survival. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? Weinstein. This is Weinstein that she's sitting there making out with after all the things that this dude done did. Pure survival. And then to make him your phone saver just to try to make Stedman jealous. If I was Stedman, I would have laughed at your ass. Oh, you ain't gonna make me jealous when you got a goddamn R-word dude as your screensaver. Pure survival. Looking pale as a motherfucker. He looked like the Casper the Friendly freak-off ghost. I wouldn't have gave a damn Stedman because she made him the screensaver. This is pure survival. Man, this is crazy.
And then comes the most problematic thing of all, and the part that actually may tie her to Diddy is her connection to Harvey Weinstein. While she was quick to give an Oscar speech and speak up about women facing sexual assault, people pointed out that she had been a frequent collaborator of Weinstein for years and never spoke up. It's hard to believe she never saw anything, and she even avoided directly speaking about him, simply calling it a watershed moment.
Look at that. She was in love every time she was around Weinstein. Casper the Friendly freak-off ghost. Look at her. She's so excited. She want to jump in his arms. So you know she probably, Weinstein was definitely probably clapping Oprah Winfrey's cheeks. This looked like she was getting her cheeks clapped by Weinstein while motherfucking Stedman sat and waited in the car Like that little football player boy, the Hunter dude, I forget his name, Pure Survival. He probably sat in the car while she was over there getting her cheeks clapped by motherfucking Weinstein, Casper the friendly freak off ghost. No, freak. He ain't the friendly motherfucking freak off ghost. It ain't nothing friendly about this sick dude. But she looked so happy to be jumping into his sick arms. Oh my God. Armpits probably got females under there like, please save me. Let me out of his pits. This is crazy.
It's hard to believe she never saw anything, and she even avoided directly speaking about him, simply calling it a watershed moment and talking about it from a wider perspective rather than specifically calling him out.
And this is what I do know for sure. When something this major happens, when you have the fallout, 50 women coming forward, that it's a watershed moment. And what I do believe is actually happening is that, first of all, it's triggering a lot of unreleased pain.
And listen, she refused to say something bad about him. She named the amount of females that was coming out. She's talking about it's a water-shedding moment. Like, we want to hear that you just talking about it's a watershed moment. Like, pretty much saying that they need to stop crying. You know what I'm saying? But you wouldn't say nothing about him. You know what I mean? Directly. Like, it was like she was protecting him. So why wouldn't I think that she was protecting Diddy Glover and protecting Jay-Z's hairstyle? This is crazy.
And this is what I do know for sure. When something this major happens, when you have the fallout, 50 women coming forward, that it's a watershed moment. And what I do believe is actually happening is that, first of all, it's triggering a lot of unreleased pain, repressed anger, guilt, and suffering that a lot of women have had. I happened to be on set with several actresses the other day, and we were filming some things, and they hadn't slept over a period of 2 or 3 days, and I said, "What is that?"
What is that? Them women didn't sleep in 2 and 3 days. Oprah, Pure Survival. You knew what it was. That's what happened when you go to Diddy Glover's freak off parties at Diddy Glover's freak off dungeon. You know you don't sleep for motherfucking days, for weeks. Pure Survival. When you go to Diddy Glover's house, you have to fuck for at least 48 hours to still stay at the party. Pure Survival. So of course you tired. Breath smell like wiener. You know what I'm saying? Like your clothes smelling like herpes simplex 1. You know what I'm saying? That's why they couldn't sleep, goddammit. And you trying to act like you didn't know what was going on. Pure Survival. Oprah!
Pain, repressed anger, guilt, and suffering that a lot of women have had. I happened to be on set with several actresses the other day, and we were filming some things, and they hadn't slept over a period of 2 or 3 days, and I was like, "What is that?" I said, "Oh, you guys are suffering from PTSD."
And when you start talking about it out loud too,
everybody has a story. Everybody has a story, and so I think this is a watershed moment. And if we make this just about Harvey Weinstein, then we will have lost this moment.
See, and that's where she tried to protect him. She talking about if we just make this about Weinstein, which is the person who did these sick things, then we'll just lose if we talk about him. Why is we gonna lose if we talk about the man who did this sick shit to these victims? Why are we? Y'all gotta smash that like button, guys. We are surviving Oprah getting caught in a lie. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking love my kids. Hit that super chat again. Thank you so much, Queen. Pure Survival. We got like $120 in the super chat, guys. I appreciate all of y'all, man. Pure Survival. Everybody hit that super chat. Everybody that's in the building. You know what I mean? Because we must highlight this shit. And I knew Diddy was going to start telling. 96 tapes. 96 tapes. This is going to get crazy. For all these crabs trying to keep people from shining, will pay the ultimate price. Now you're living in that bottomless barrel, They're going to pay a price. All the blackballing they was doing and then taking up for Weinstein right in front of our children.
And so I think this is a watershed moment. And if we make this just about Harvey Weinstein, then we will have lost this moment. I think this is a moment where no matter what business you work in, there have been women who not only had the disease to please, that's a part of it, but who felt that in order to keep my job, in order to keep my position, in order to keep moving forward, I gotta smile, I gotta look the other way, I gotta pretend.
And that's what you do, Oprah. You trying to blame it on other people. She talking about the females feel like in order to keep my job, I gotta smile, I gotta look the other way. That's what you do. You fake smile for us. You look the other way when you at a freak off dungeon and you see alleged minors walking and motherfucking I forget what that girl said, the costumes that the little kids had to dress in the freak you do. And I don't know why my brother still keeps trying to FaceTime me after I just told him yesterday. I don't know why. I asked him to text me when I'm live. I mean, to see if I'm live. But that remember I just told y'all about the Hood family? That's the brother I got right there. There it goes. Prime example. So we all got him in our family. Pure survival. Man, I tell a man not to do, I might be live. Text me. He tries to FaceTime me. Pure survival. Salute to Matt Trissall. Just hit that super chat. Pure survival. Dog Mom Lord coming in, hitting that super chat. Pure survival. Happy New Year's. Love your great commentary. We got $130 in the super chat, guys. This is pure survival. And we are surviving Oprah Winfrey and Jay-Z and Diddy turning over these tapes. Let's get that super chat to 200, man. Y'all, man, we in the building. This is wow. This is wow.
But who felt that in order to keep my job, in order to keep my position, in order to keep moving forward, I've got to smile, I've got to look the other way, I got to pretend he didn't.
How many of y'all feel like that's Oprah? You hear what she just said? The women say that they got to smile, they got to look the other way. You know what I mean? Just to keep a smile. That's what she does. Why was she blaming that on other people when that's what she do?
But who felt that in order to keep my job, in order to keep my position, in order to keep moving forward, I've got to smile, I've got to look the other way, I got to pretend he didn't say that.
And that's what she do. That is crazy, right? That she's saying in order to keep my job, I got to smile and look the other way. You've been looking the other way. When Weinstein and Einstein doing all this sick shit and Diddy doing the sick stuff, you talking about you looking the other way? Or were you freaking off at the same time, Oprah? Pure survival. I can't wait to see this tape shit come out.
In order to keep moving forward, I've got to smile, I've got to look the other way, I got to pretend he didn't say that, I got to pretend he didn't touch me. I think those days are about to be over.
She talked about how they shouldn't make.
And you're right, Oprah, those days are about to be over. And guess who at the top of the fucking thing? You. And Diddy is allegedly taking a plea agreement to turn over these tapes that you allegedly supposed to be on. Jay-Z and other celebrities. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see how true this shit is. So I hope all the stuff you were saying, you be able to live up to your word. Let's get the chat up to, let's get them likes up to 400. This is wild.
He didn't touch me. I think those days are about to be over.
She talked about how they shouldn't make the issue about Harvey Weinstein in particular, but look at the trouble women face as a whole. People pointed out that it was very convenient for her to bring up women's issues overall at that moment, rather than holding her friend accountable. But what do you think? Was she right in how she handled the question, or should she have kept the focus on Weinstein?
You pretend it's okay. You pretend you didn't know it isn't. You're right, Jeff. You're absolutely right.
But a lot of women have been silenced, and I know
I think it's going to change.
Being a victim of child sexual abuse, that when you feel like you cannot be heard, and then other.
So if Oprah Winfrey was a victim of child being touched, I guess, as a kid, what she just said, then why was she sitting there defending Weinstein? Can somebody in the chat tell me, has Oprah been touched as a kid? Like, did she just say that, pure survival? Because I don't understand, if that happened with her, why was she defending Weinstein then, if something happened to her as a kid? This is what she just said, I think.
That when you feel like you cannot be heard,
Hold
and
up.
then
Is that what she just said?
you pretend it's okay. You pretend you didn't know
No, it isn't. You're right, Jeff. You're absolutely right.
But a lot of women have been silenced, and I know.
But I think it's going to change.
Being a victim of child sexual abuse, that when you feel like you cannot be heard, and then other people start speaking out, it makes you feel like, oh, now I can speak out too.
Yeah.
So,
You've been speaking about it for years.
Now, following her Oscars.
All right, so if that's the case and she knows that, Ain't that a slap in the face to victims? The fact that not only is that, but she allegedly was a victim herself and she defended a sick predator. And then she's allegedly was helping Diddy traffic. You know what I'm saying? And Diddy done allegedly recorded her on fucking tape. And there's 96 of them with her fucking face allegedly on them. So we're going to see, look, people saying she a liar during survival. Yo, this is crazy, guys. And if you want to get your Pure Survival merch, go to www.puresurvivalmerch.com. The store is up. You know what I'm saying? Beverly just hit that motherfucking super chat again, Pure Survival. Aura, and then what she say? Archer Oker and Gail. I'm sorry, guys. My reading and my spelling is terrible. Pure Survival. And Gail, we sick of you lies. Okay, so Gail and the other Okra. Oh, she said Okra. Oh shit, Pure Survival. Liars. Yes, they are liars. I don't even believe if I can't believe your weave, that your weave is not telling the truth. So why would I believe what the fuck you saying when your weave is lying right in my face? Pure Survival.
Start speaking out, it makes you feel like, oh, now I can speak out too.
Yeah. So, you've been speaking about it for
years.
Following her Oscars speech, 2 people actually came out to say what everyone was thinking. Singer Seal.
Wow, this is crazy. This is crazy. This woman sat there and lied to us for all this time. And it's crazy how many other people in Hollywood that's been doing this. And that's going to come out on these tapes. That's going to come out on these tapes. Y'all got to get them likes up. This is crazy.
In her Oscars speech, 2 people actually came out to say what everyone was thinking. Singer Seal pointed out that she had been part of the problem for decades and now wanted to act like a saint.
Me too.
3 days after Oprah publicly supported victims of sexual assault in the wake of numerous allegations against Harvey Weinstein, Singer Seal Instagrammed this meme, showing Winfrey kissing the disgraced mogul. It reads, "When you have been part..."
And as ugly as Seal is, shout out to Seal, because Seal took time out of his Halloween mask face, you know what I mean, to expose Oprah Winfrey, saying that she was a part of the problem. And a lot of people wouldn't speak out against her. Love my kids. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Shout out you. Pure Survival. I don't even know how many times you hit the super chat during Survival tonight. You know what I mean? But thank you so motherfucking much. I done lost track. Pure Survival. She said, look the other way when she, wow, that clay of that doom. Damn, look, I told you, that's the only look or touch she's received. Don't come running to us like OJ. Yup. Because she is going to try to come get the community, try to get us, look, come on, all the black community, stand up with me, even though I don't give a damn if y'all on the welfare line trying to get some food stamps. Pure Survival. Y'all got to smash that like button, guys.
Allegations against Harvey Weinstein, Singer Seal Instagrammed this meme, showing Winfrey kissing the disgraced mogul. It reads, "When you have been part of the problem for decades, but suddenly they all think you are the solution."
Please welcome
The 54-year-old who's appeared on Oprah's show captioned his post, "Oh, I forgot, that's right, you'd heard the rumors, but you had no idea he was actually serially assaulting young starry-eyed actresses, my bad." While Weinstein maintains his innocence, Seal hasn't commented further, and Oprah has not responded.
This moment is a really powerful time for everybody to get woke.
Rose McGowan, an actress and one of the first people to speak up about Weinstein, also ripped into Oprah and called her out for abandoning victims of sexual abuse and called her as fake as they come.
So Rose McGowan has put Oprah on blast. Rose recently called out Oprah on Twitter over her past associations with some controversial men. Rose wrote, quote, "From being..."
Shout out to Rose. Y'all got to smash that like button for Rose. This girl called Oprah Winfrey out and called her as fake as they come. Pure Survival. This is what she said about Oprah. Like, you claim to be a victim to get us all on your side, Pure Survival, that you're doing all this shit, donating money, and her and The Rock got implicated in some alleged scandal in some other country over some money. All the money that them motherfuckers got. Pure Survival. You know what I'm saying? So this is crazy, and this girl called her out. Said she fake as they come. And that you got to be super fake to sit there and pretend that you was a victim, because I don't know if she was a victim or not. Or maybe once she got that money, she don't give a damn about victims no more. Pills of Bible. She just pretends she do so she can still keep making money. This is wild.
McGowan has put Oprah on blast. Rose recently called out Oprah on Twitter over her past associations with some controversial men. Rose wrote, quote, "From being pals with Harvey Weinstein to abandoning and destroying Russell Simmons' victims, she is about supporting a sick power structure for personal gain. She is as fake as they come."
Wow. She said that she's fake as it come. Now that's her making out with Weinstein. This girl Rose, she said, I'm glad more are seeing the ugly truth at Oprah. And she added her during survival. She added Oprah and said, I wish she was real, but she isn't. From being, with Weinstein, from posing with Weinstein and abandoning and destroying Russell Simmons' victims. So I didn't even know she was destroying. Shout out, we got 1,800 people in the building. That she was destroying Russell Simmons' victims so he can run and go in his yoga pants, pierce her Bible, and lead the country. So Oprah was helping him lead the country, and I don't think she was down with Diddy? Man, you out your mind. Pierce her Bible.
About supporting a sick power structure for personal gain. She is as fake as they come. And just to refresh your memory, music producer Russell Simmons has been accused of rape by at least 15 women. Last year, Oprah pulled out of a documentary that's highlighting their stories because she and the filmmakers apparently did not see eye to eye on that project. And
so she pulled out of the goddamn documentary, Pure Survival, of surviving Russell Simmons' bald ass motherfucking head in his freak off yoga pants, sitting there meditating with his legs crossed. Pure Survival. You know what I'm saying? Now Russell done made it out. Diddy Glover should have. I'll give this to Russell Simmons. Pure Survival. We must admit that Russell was the smartest one out of all of them motherfuckers. Pure Survival. He knew that he did some shit, and he said, "Fuck it, I'm getting up and I'm taking off. I'm leaving the country." Pure Survival. So that's what Diddy should have did in Jay-Z's hair. Jay-Z should have put his hair on a motherfucking helicopter or a private jet, Pure Survival, and let his hair fly over to the other country, see what it looked like, Pure Survival, and then told Jay-Z and Beyonce to come on over. We can get drunk and get in love. You know what I'm saying? But Russell got up out of there, and Oprah was taking up for Russell, bashing the goddamn his victims, and taking up for Weinstein, Pure Survival. So if you telling me that mean that woman ain't a part of some shit and was afraid that her side was gonna come out, and now that Diddy's telling, oh my God, my motherfucking 96 tapes, Oprah, this ain't looking good. Pure Survival.
Out supporting a sick power structure for personal gain. She is as fake as they come. And just to refresh your memory, music producer Russell Simmons has been accused of rape by at least 15 women. Last year, Oprah pulled out of a documentary that's highlighting their stories because she and the filmmakers apparently did not see eye to eye on that project. And as for her former friendship with Harvey Weinstein, Oprah had said that she did not know about the sexual assault accusations from women, including Rose, only that she had heard he was a bully.
Now you telling me Oprah Winfrey said that she didn't know about Weinstein. All she heard was that he was a bully during survival. That she didn't know that he was forcing his wiener inside of these women's hot dog buns and alleged boys and whoever that he was taking advantage of. She didn't know about him. Pure Survival. But the whole world knew what Weinstein motherfucker was doing. You know what I mean? But she didn't even know what this man was doing. Pure Survival. How come all their names sound alike too? Weinstein, Einstein, Epstein, Diddy Glover. Like, this shit is wild as hell. Oprah Glover. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy.
Her former friendship with Harvey Weinstein, Oprah had said that she did not know about the sexual assault accusations from women, including Rose, only that she had heard he was a bully.
Now, to refresh your memory, Kevin Hart is an old friend of Diddy. He's also very close to both Oprah and Tyler Perry, even once saying that Oprah loves him more than...
Wow. So even and Kevin Hart, I'm sorry, dude, pure survival. They said that allegedly they found one of them little Chucky doll sneakers, and the only person that can fit a Chucky doll sneaker is Kevin Hart, pure survival. So they found baby oil on the Chucky doll sneakers. You know what I'm saying? And Kevin, I just don't know. The sneaker, it looked like it fits you, dude. Pure survival.
Even once saying that Oprah loves him more than anyone else in the world. It's obvious that all of them probably know each other. Hart was even in the now infamous Usher video, where Diddy said he and the singer fight over frosted flakes.
In my opinion, one of the ones that affects me the most is Justin Bieber. Do you have the Kevin Hart one? Which is odd, Pat, because he gets caught saying that he would wake up next to him and then he changes it and says we would fight off over the frosted flakes. Even Kevin Hart is uncomfortable because you're admitting that you were sleeping next to a freaking child. And it's like, I'm tired of hearing all these stories and people just laugh about it. We giggle it. This is it right here.
Now, y'all remember when Diddy Glover said that he was wrestling and had Usher scrambling and scraping for cereal. You know what I'm saying? And Kevin Hart was standing right there. You know what I mean? Usher was like, what, 6 or 7, scrambling and scraping for cereal, pure survival? You couldn't let that boy sitting there with the cereal bowl and the spoon, and you was not trying to get that boy no cereal during survival. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy.
Hart was even in the now infamous Usher video, where Diddy said he and the singer fight over frosted flakes.
In my opinion, one of the ones that affects me the most is Justin Bieber. Do you have the Kevin Hart one? Which is odd, Pat, because he gets caught saying that he would wake up next to him and then he changes it and says we would fight off over the frosted flakes. Even Kevin Hart is uncomfortable because you're admitting that you were sleeping next to a freaking child. And it's like, I'm tired of hearing all these stories and people just laugh about it. We giggle it. This is it right here.
We want to thank you. Come in. Don't sit on the bed or nothing. No homo. Don't just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did.
No. I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even I don't want it to come close to the bed at all. I should look like he fresh off goddamn plane. I should.
Fresh off the guard stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like, check out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes. You know?
Now you telling me why would Diddy Glover be fighting Usher when he was 10 years old over motherfucking frosted flakes? Pure survival. You couldn't let that 10-year-old boy have the cereal, Diddy Glover? Why were you dangling the cereal over that boy's head? Now, we know why you dangling these freak-off tapes over the other celebrity's head, pure survival, but why are you dangling cereal over Usher's head in front of... Man, this is wild, guys. This is wild. And he admit that Usher was 10 years old. That's not your motherfucking son. Pure survival. What were you doing fighting a 10-year-old over cereal? This is sad, God. I'm sorry. I'm laughing because Diddy didn't even mean to tell on himself. If you listen, he had to catch himself. He said, oh, hold on. Like he had to try to bring the shit back. But it sounded very odd for you to say that you was fighting that boy over cereal at the age of 10.
Like, check out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to
He not your motherfucking brother. Pure survival. He's one of your goddamn victims. Oh my God. Love my kids. Hit that super chat again. Pure survival. We might well get the super chats to 200. This is crazy. Pure survival. She better call Dr. Kavakian. She's done, son. Money can't buy you a new soul, only a face, hair, and body. You ain't lying. Money can't buy you a new soul, guys. It just can't. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Celebrity. Right there. The channel is right there. It's pinned it in my thing. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all gotta get it. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta get the Celebrity Tea. Make sure y'all subscribe to that channel, man. This is crazy. Celebrity Scandalous. I got it pinned. Go over there and subscribe, man. This man is admitting to fighting a 10-year-old over cereal. Diddy should have went to jail just off of that right there. Pure survival. He should, and Usher, and that's why I told y'all how he got Justin Bieber and Usher. He got them mentally messed up that they won't even tell what happened to them. You know what I mean? They 10, 11, 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
No. Usher look like he fresh off goddamn plane. Usher
Fresh off the guard stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, I mean, damn, pause, but like, that's not. I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the frosted flakes because he used to always get them early. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world.
Yo, what the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this for me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the frosted flakes.
Even Kevin Hart knew that that was weird. And this is before Kevin Hart allegedly sold his soul for a jelly roll during Survival. So he didn't even know. This is when Kevin just getting into the game and coming into the freak off dungeons and shit like that. Because he was shocked when he heard Diddy say, admit to that crime. Because that's a crime to fight a little boy over cereal. That's a crime.
What the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this for me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the frosted flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid.
And Diddy sitting there choking Kevin. Look at that. Since Kevin Hart was highlighting what happened to Usher, Diddy Glover hauled off and started choking him by his little milk chocolate neck. Pure Bible. He's choking Kevin Hart by the milk chocolate neck. And y'all know Kevin Hart, little as a motherfucker. He probably picked his ass up with them freak off steroids all on his milk chocolate neck. This is crazy, guys. You know what I'm saying? This is how I know that the people that try to speak out, you can't speak out. Because Diddy is grabbing a hold of motherfuckers by their throat and everything. Pure Bible.
Over the frosted flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid.
Let's having a good time. Yo, Usher made it in the yo.
Some people are also pointing out how suspicious it is that Kevin Hart closed restaurants days before Diddy's arrests. While some have tried to debunk the theory, it's obvious that...
Wow, and then Kevin Hart closed down his restaurants. All these celebrities started scrambling and scraping soon as Diddy got locked up. We could just only imagine who else is on these tapes, man. Diddy signed a plea agreement, you know what I mean, or agreed to sign to turn over these tapes. Man, Oprah, man, oh man, and all the other celebrities. You see, Ellen took and left with her lesbian love, and she done made a deal with the feds already. Pure survival. So, man, this shit getting wild.
To it, considering their history.
Hey, Kevin Hart, why you shutting down all of your restaurants right around the time that Diddy gets busted, Bubba? For those of y'all who don't know, Kevin just shut down all 4 of his vegan restaurants in California after only being open for 2 years. And it's not like they weren't successful. Even Kim Kardashian was tweeting about how amazing his meatless burgers were. Meatless burgers. Good question though, Bubba. Does it have anything to do with this? And also...
Wow. And then I'm not even going to lie. That looks like a whole pound of baby oil on Kevin Hart's face. Oh, my God. Did he just get done glazing and greasing motherfucking goddamn Kevin Hart's thighs? Look at this shit. This is wow. He just got glazed. He just got glazed.
Oh, why the hell are you two so sweaty together? But to be fair, the super thorough fact checkers are saying that this is debunked and it couldn't be it because Kevin closed his restaurants on the 11th and Diddy got arrested on the 16th. Oh, but what's this? Diddy moved back to New York 11 days before the 16th because he knew that he was going to be arrested by federal authorities. And I think it's fair to assume, since him and Kevin are such BFFs together, that he would have let Kevin know exactly what was going on.
Shout out to my boy right here with the Vlad TV beard. With the Vlad TV beard, Pure Survival. You know what I mean? He got the Vlad TV beard. He's definitely been exposing the industry during Survival with the Vlad TV beard.
on ahead of time.
And then there's the fact that whether Kevin is involved or not, he's certainly aware of the powers at large in Hollywood. He made it clear enough when he warned Kelly Clarkson to not talk too much, as it could get her in trouble.
I was like, and then I don't know if you've had this, but I've had people throw millions of dollars in my face to do something I didn't want to do. And what? Just, you've been off, yeah.
And do y'all see Kevin Hart telling this girl to be quiet? I think her name Kelly Clarkson. She started speaking out loud, talking about this, the freak off stuff that people was trying to get her to do. Offered throwing money all in her face, pure survival. And Kevin Hart telling that girl, shh, be quiet, right in front of us on TV. Why would he tell that girl to be quiet like that if it wasn't nothing going on? Let's get them likes to 500. Salute to Love My Kids. Oh my God. Love My Kids. Goodness gracious. Oh my God, she done hit the super chat for like the 1,000th time. Parallel Bible, thank you so much. Love my goddamn kids. Living in their own world like the Sims virtual world. Wow, their virtual God hasn't answered their requests. Unfortunately, he's off duty for the holidays until further notice. Pure survival. And that's the truth. That is the truth. Love my kids. You just hit it on the nosebleed during survival. Watch how Kevin Hart tell this girl to be quiet. Why is he telling her to be quiet?
And what? Just, you've been off, yeah. Oh.
See, she said, why you saying shh? You've been offered some money too to do something strange? That little milk chocolate booty. Kevin, did you have to let them clap your cheeks? Pure survival? No titty. You know what I'm saying? But did you have to let them do that? Because you telling that girl to be quiet for what reason?
And what? Just, you've been off, yeah. Oh, they're in the room.
That was my way of cueing you. Like, it's open dialogue.
Yeah, you want me to keep talking about it?
By all means, we can keep talking about anything.
But don't do it.
Yeah, no, of course. Offered.
One thing's for sure, people who used to attend his wild parties are probably worried right now and could be questioned by the feds.
But back to his parties.
I said, everybody, come on over to the house.
While it's not a crime to attend a Diddy event, several of the civil lawsuits allege...
Man, look at that shit. That's why I told y'all about the butt-naked freak-off mermaids. I told y'all about the butt-naked gay vampires that be upside down, and you have to have garlic on your neck. If you're coming in a dinner, vampires will fly down and pick you up and take you all the way up in the air and start fucking you to death. Pure survival. I told y'all that. Did you see the freak-off mermaid stuck inside the ball, inside of his dungeon? Look at this shit.
By the feds.
But back to his parties.
I said, everybody, come on over to the house.
While it's not a crime to attend a Diddy event, several of...
Look at that. I told y'all about the freak-off mermaids, and Oprah Winfrey and Gail, they all knew about this. Look at this. This girl is trapped inside of the ball. Oh my God. Where is her parents? We don't even know how old this girl is during survival. She could be one of them girls, one of them young motherfucker minors from another country. They just brought her over here and just stuffed her inside of a freak-off ball during survival. This is crazy. We got 2,000 people in the building. You know what I mean? Dog Mom just hit that. Dog Mom Laura just hit that super chat again. Pure survival. We might well get it to 200. We got $160 in this motherfucker. Pure survival. You are the best, Jamil. Love your community. Yes, I love my community, and I love all of y'all during survival. This shit is crazy. This girl is trapped inside of a freak-off ball. Imagine at night when they all got to get buck-ass naked. Look, and everybody in white. Everybody got white nails, and it's like they're watching this girl trapped inside of this ball. You know what I'm saying? And not knowing if that girl, she probably got that freak-off concoction juice in her, pure survival, and not even knowing she in a motherfucking ball. She just rolling back and forth, going upside down, pure survival, just dropping. This shit is crazy, guys. This is sad. Prayers for this girl that's trapped in a freak-off ball. That's trapped in a freak-off ball. Prayers for her. Dog Mom Laura, hit that super chat again. We got, oh my God, we almost at 200. Oh my God. Wish I could send more love Love to you, honey. To your honey. Oh, shout out to you. Thank you so much. Pure survival. You know what I mean? This is crazy, guys. Oprah is going down. So is Jay-Z. So is so many other celebrities, man. I'm telling you, Diddy was definitely going to take a deal sooner or later. He was going to take a freak off deal.
But don't do it. Yeah, no, of course. Offered.
One thing's for sure, people who used to attend his wild parties are probably worried right now and could be questioned by the feds.
But back to his parties.
I said, everybody, come on over to the house.
While it's not a crime to attend a Diddy event, several of the civil lawsuits allege sex crimes occurred during those wild parties.
I've got a lot I can't tell.
And y'all remember with Ashton Kutcher, they coming for you too. I heard you left the country or some shit. You somewhere hiding, pure survival. He talking about it's stuff that happened at Diddy party that he can't tell. What happened, Ashton? You not being punked, that's what it is. You know that they dead ass serious about to lock you up, pure survival.
Sex crimes occurred during those wild parties.
I've got a lot I can't tell. Can't tell that one either.
The question now, could past attendees like Ashton Kutcher, Demi Moore, Kelly Osbourne, Justin Bieber, and Usher be potentially questioned by federal investigators?
Oh my God. I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year. There were very curious things taking place. Anyone who attended one of Diddy's parties.
And I showed y'all Jennifer Lopez look high out her motherfucking mind right there. Pure survival. You not gonna tell me that girl wasn't sky high. And look at Jay-Z looking like a little gorilla hiding in the back. Pure survival. Rest in peace to Aaliyah. This is crazy, guys. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? The innocent lady just hit that super chat. Pure survival. You're so innocent. You are so funny. Thank you so much, innocent lady. Pure survival. We almost had $200 in the super chat, baby. We almost had $200 in the super chat. Salute to the lounge. My baby just stepped in the building. Pure survival. We almost had $200, man. This is crazy. Jennifer Lopez sky high out of her motherfucking freak off mind right now. That's why I'm telling you. I think she is the one that's on the motherfucking tape with the minor. She going down too, goddammit. She is going down.
I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year. There were very curious things taking place. Anyone who attended one of Diddy's parties dating back decades should be concerned. So Diddy's rich and powerful friends should make sure they have lawyers on standby so the feds may come knocking.
You heard that? Anybody who attend Diddy Glover's freak off parties, you know what I mean? Salute the goddess in the building. Just seeing you, pure survival. She said, follow Jamil on IG. Yes, y'all heard what Goddess just said. Salute to her. You know what I mean? My Instagram is Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. Follow me and I'll follow you back during survival. And if you want to get your Pure Survival merch, make sure you go to www.puresurvivalmerch.com. And like I told y'all before, it's pinned in the chat. Go subscribe to Celebrity Scandalous YouTube channel. Go subscribe now, god damn it. Because the celebrities are scandalous. She is exposing them over there too. We all got to stick together during survival. We got to stick together, damn it.
Diddy's rich and powerful friends should make sure they have lawyers on standby.
You heard him? Diddy's rich and powerful friends better have lawyers on standby. Oprah Winfrey, you better have a lawyer on standby. Pure survival. Salute to Antoinette. Antoinette Spencer just hit that super chat. Oh my God. Y'all went crazy in the super chat tonight. Pure survival. We almost had $200. We got $180 in this motherfucker. Pure survival. Do you see this, Oprah? We really stick together. We not sex trafficking each other and having freak off butt naked festivals over here during survival. We just expose it. God damn it. Like he said, they better get their lawyers together. Anybody hung out with Diddy, Oprah, get your lawyer. I'm telling you, see how Jay-Z come punching like Solange was punching at his fucking hair in the elevator. He came out swinging. He should have came out swinging when Solange was swinging. Pure survival.
Did one of Diddy's parties dating back
decades should be concerned. So Diddy's rich and powerful friends should make sure they have lawyers on standby as the feds may come knocking.
Over the weekend, all of Usher's posts on Twitter mysteriously disappeared, leading some to speculate it was related to Diddy.
Former federal prosecutor Naima Rahmani has already said that rich and powerful people involved with Diddy are probably talking to their lawyers right now.
I do, and I'm here in Hollywood, and Diddy's parties were notorious and one of the worst kept secrets in Hollywood. If I were one of those rich and famous celebrities and I participated in these sex acts,
Did you hear what he said? Diddy's freak off parties was notorious during survival. They were notorious. If you attended them freak off parties, I'm telling you, Oprah, Diddy done took a deal. Allegedly, he took a deal. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if he signed on the dotted line yet. But for the deal, for him to get 2 years, there's supposed to be 96 freak-off tapes, and you are allegedly on them. And there are alleged minors in that motherfucker too. Pure survival. Salute to Doaz. Doaz just hit that super chat. Oh my God. This is pure survival. Happy New Year's, Doaz, in the building. Thank you so much. I appreciate you during survival. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, guys. I'm glad that all these motherfuckers getting taken down, to be honest with y'all, especially for the innocent children that didn't have no motherfucking money. These people are very powerful. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't just speak like how I'm speaking about Diddy and these people back in the day, pure survival. You could never speak up against them. You know what I'm talking about? So now you can speak because they are going to jail. People locked, you know what I mean? And Diddy in there telling that motherfucker about this big right now. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? So of course he was going to start telling.
Prosecutor Naima Rahmani has already said that rich and powerful people involved with Diddy are probably talking to their lawyers right now.
I do, and I'm here in Hollywood, and Diddy's parties were notorious and one of the worst kept secrets in Hollywood. If I were one of those rich and famous celebrities and I participated in these sex acts, I would be very concerned. I would be talking to a lawyer. At best, I'm a witness. At worst, I'm a co-defendant. And I thought that the feds were actually thinking about potentially charging others, and that's why it took 6 months to arrest and indict Diddy. But it turns out that wasn't the case. But if you believe U.S. Attorney Damien Williams, and I do, in the reports, there are at least 50 witnesses that the feds have spoken to, and I bet
50 witnesses, Oprah Winfrey, that the feds already talked to. Pure survival. And it's called the co-defendant during survival. It's called the co-defendant. You notice that we haven't seen Diddy Glover's co-defendants yet. You know what I'm talking about? Jay-Z is one of them. We already see that now. Pure survival. They just hit Jay-Z with something light. Here go the 13-year-old girl. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, we almost got 200 in the motherfucking super chat. Salute to the brother KMR. That's my motherfucking boy. Pure survival. KMR come in the building, smashing that love motherfucking super chat. Says shout out Jamil the Goat Peterson and the Queen and the King, the Queen, the lounge. Pure survival. You got me motherfucking sweating in the nose like I just did some powder at Diddy Glover's freak off dungeon. Pure survival. Oh, they tried to poison me. Tried to put powder in my nose. Thank you so much, KMR. This is motherfucking, yo, I'm telling you, this is crazy. The co-defendants is going down. Y'all got to remember, Diddy is not going to be the only one in jail. Clive Davis Pampers, Clive Davis Huggies, motherfucking, all of them. This is crazy.
But if you believe U.S. Attorney Damien Williams, and I do, in the reports, there are at least 50 witnesses that the feds have spoken to, and I bet that some of those were participants in the sex act.
Now, he said that a lot of people are looking forward to the rich also having to face some retaliation rather than going scot-free like they did during the Jeffrey Epstein case.
I think they are, and I think they should. Obviously, very different case, but, you know, one of the criticisms of the Jeffrey Epstein investigation is that the rich and famous people that participated in the sex acts were never brought to justice. And even Epstein himself got a sweetheart deal, probably because he was very rich and well connected. So
y'all see that? Now, the Epstein dude, or however he said, was very rich and very well connected, and the other co-defendants never was brought to justice. So the other people that was a part of that shit with him, he was able to get him a sweet deal. What type of deal y'all think Diddy gonna get? Cause he rich and famous, and he got so much on people. Yes, Diddy about to get that sweet 2-year deal, 2 motherfucking years, pure survival. Oh my God.
And even Epstein himself had a sweetheart deal, probably because he was very rich and well connected. So, if
that motherfucker about to get the deal of a century. Oh, thank you so much, Do Eyes. Just send a player a motherfucking gift. Pure survival. Gift 5, Jamil Peterson. Oh, thank you so much. Shout out to all my members. Mr. I Am Comedy members. All the members. Salute to all of y'all. Diddy is telling on Oprah and she's going down and we're going to free motherfucking Stedman. Pure survival.
And even Epstein himself had a sweetheart deal, probably because he was very rich and well connected. So, if there are other celebrities, they shouldn't get a free pass merely because of their wealth or their fame. And, I think that the U.S. Attorney's Office going after Diddy, obviously he's going to be their main target. But if there's other people that were participants, they too should be prosecuted.
And they are going to be prosecuted. Oh my God. Salute to Love My Kids. Love My Kids hit that motherfucking super chat like 1,000,000 times. Pure survival. Thank you so much. These celebrities forget we made them with our hard-earned money. Yup. Buying the bullshit they've been selling. No more. Give me all my motherfucking money back. Pure survival. You heard what Love My Kids said. God damn it. We want our motherfucking refund. All these years, y'all done painted these motherfucking pictures. Pure survival. Acting like you motherfuckers could do no goddamn wrong. When we all are human goddamn beings. Pure survival. You know what I'm talking about? Now, I dress nice tonight on purpose. Pure survival. You see what I'm saying? Like, I knew that this was going to be nice. I purposely done it during survival. So you know that these people are humans. They do things. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure, like I said, what y'all see in that's pinned up there, make sure y'all go subscribe to Celebrity. God damn it, how did I forget? It's pinned up there. Tell me what that say in my pin right there, guys. Celebrity, put it in the chat, please. My baby in the lounge. Celebrity. What I got pinned up there? I'm trying to remember the channel. Yes, Celebrity Scandalous. Yes, Lust. I think it got a U. Y'all all see that Celebrity Scandalous? Go over there and subscribe to the channel and let them know that Mr. I Am Comedy sent y'all over there. You know what I mean? Pure survival. Look, I keep messing with her @ sign. This is my baby's @ sign, Pure Survival. So follow me at You Dig Me. Oh my God. Oh, ain't they so motherfucking cute? Oh, Pure Survival. Oh, ain't they so cute? Scandalous. Follow me at Scandalous. Celebrity Scandalous. You know what I'm talking about? Hey man, listen, I love you guys. We done put $200 in the goddamn super chat tonight. Pure survival. You know what I'm talking about? We did 100 this morning, over, then 200. Diddy part, I'm telling you, them motherfucking boys, the Diddy sons, I know they hate me. Pure survival. I told y'all that Diddy's freak off children be in my inbox on Instagram. Diddy's freak off children and Gene Dill's kneecaps. Because he still want to fight me one-on-one. Pure survival. I said, that's cheating. You got kneecaps that can run and snap off your, like he got clip-on kneecaps. So that's not a fair fight. Pure survival. Gene Dill's top half could be just laying there and I could be just fighting his motherfucking kneecaps. Pure survival. I'm just wrestling Gene Dill's kneecaps. Fight. I don't want to fight Gene Dill's kneecaps one-on-one. Those some bad motherfucking kneecaps. Pure survival. But like I said, shout out to everybody in the building, man. I appreciate y'all. Stay tuned. We got to keep each other posted. Oprah Winfrey, Jay-Z, it's not looking good for you motherfuckers. Pure